Enjoying XCOM 2? Had fun getting stomped on the highest difficulties, or alternatively stomping the aliens in return and looking for something of similar value to pass the time? You're in luck, because the turn-based tactical RPG genre is actually pretty alive and well in this era, regardless of which platform you're on. Let's take a look at some of the top tactical RPGs you should be playing. XCOM Enemy Within. Naturally, if you liked XCOM 2, then you should seek out XCOM Enemy Within immediately. You receive new classes, a new enemy faction, base defense, and the same tactical combat that makes XCOM so fun. You can even modify soldiers with alien technology while wrecking shop with the new MEC Trooper, though you really shouldn't ask how they're made. Coupled with 47 new maps, XCOM Enemy Within is worth exploring if you've only played XCOM 2 and wonder just how aliens took over the Earth. Shadowrun Hong Kong. Set in a universe inspired by William Gibson's Cyberpunk, Shadowrun Hong Kong is the third in the series from Harebrained Schemes, which had a hand in the old-school Shadowrun titles. This is a standalone release though, so you don't have to worry about following the story. Shadowrun Hong Kong features tactical turn-based gameplay that relies on cover and positioning for your characters, but also mixes in fantasy elements like summoning djinns and other creatures. The most standout aspect of Shadowrun Hong Kong is the Matrix hacking. This takes you into a virtual world full of stealth-based gameplay, puzzle solving, and turn-based combat. If you're not a stickler for high-end visuals on the PC, then Shadowrun Hong Kong comes highly recommended. Fire Emblem Fates. Set to release in North America next month, Fire Emblem Fates is actually composed of two different games, Birthright and Conquest. The plot follows the Avatar and his or her role in the war between Hoshido and Nord. Dragons are involved, which is cool, but Fire Emblem is one of the most beloved turn-based tactical RPG series on consoles and handhelds. It follows a grid-based movement system with varying abilities and weapons, unit types, and even relationships between said units. It also features permanent death for characters, thus adding the same level of risk seen in XCOM. Disgaea, Hour of Darkness. The brash, annoying overlord finally comes to PC with Disgaea Hour of Darkness, and the gameplay is like your typical turn-based strategy RPG on steroids. Along with bizarre mechanics like towering, which involves stacking units on top of each other to jump across maps safely, and geo-panels, Disgaea sees players adding upgrades to their base with a dark assembly, often fighting those that don't fall in line. You can also enter into the world within items to level them up, or to obtain even more powerful weapons. Don't let Disgaea's colorful anime-esque art style fool you, it's actually way more complex than it gives itself credit for. The Banner Saga. With Part 2 out later this year and a recent release on Xbox One and PS4, now is as good a time as ever to visit the Banner Saga. As part of a Viking caravan facing the threat of the monstrous Dredge, you'll be communicating with your fellow companions, building relationships, and making decisions that will ultimately affect the outcome of your journey. Forget high-end loot. The Banner Saga forces you to deal with each and every battle you enter, even if the outcome is hardly ideal. Which turn-based tactical RPGs have you been playing to fill the gap left by XCOM 2? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.